Hi guys, I'm Bree Fernmeyer, and I'm going to talk to you all about saving money today and like how it's so important and stuff. I'm a family consumer science student, so I've had classes about saving money and finances, budgeting, and all that. And then my parents are also really good with saving money, so they've always encouraged me to save and start saving now early, even though I don't necessarily need it right now. It is really good to save money because sometimes you can have unexpected expenses, such as medical bills, if you fell and broke your arm, or if you have car trouble because you didn't change your oil. And it is really suggested that you save from 3 to 6 months of your living expenses, so that in case something does happen, you have that spare money that you can use, especially if a natural disaster were to happen. And then it's also good to save if you want to go on a dream vacation or save for a house. And a scary fact is that Americans save less than 5% of their annual income, and it is recommended that you save 10 to 15%. And so less than 5% is not very much money to be saved. And sometimes people live paycheck to paycheck, and it's hard to get out of that the rut that they're in, but hopefully I'll teach you all some ways that you all can do that. And there is a cash management process, and first is awareness, and you have to actually realize that you are spending too much money or that you really need to save. The second one is analysis. So you can usually do this by having a budget, analyzing where all your money is going, because you're probably spending too much at Starbucks or on fast food or something, and you could actually be buying groceries and making your own coffee and stuff at home for a lot cheaper. And the third is to take action and start saving money. And so I'll show you all some ways that you can start saving. There is a show called Extreme Couponing, and there is a man named Nathan Ingalls who is actually from Kentucky, and he cannot resist loading up on free products, and he's just all about couponing. And there was a picture, but I couldn't find it to put it on the slide, but there was 142 packages of Jell-O that he got for completely free because of couponing, and 30 pounds of meat, 50 pounds of cheese, and 200 bags of vegetables in his freezer, which is crazy because that's probably more than what my family eats in a year. But he just can't resist it, and I'm not saying that's a good way of couponing, but I guess that is for him. But couponing is not necessarily what you may think of your grandma couponing. You can buy multiple newspapers if you want, and research newspapers and get a preview of what is going to be in stores ads that you're interested in, so you don't have to go buy 10 papers and you really only get one item or something. And you can sign up for stores' emails and things and get printable coupons from them, or even scan it off your phone. I'd also suggest buying stuff unless you actually need it, like that Nathan guy, because as college kids, we don't have a lot of storage, and we don't really need to buy 50 pounds of cheese like that guy. And using coupons can be very tricky because of store codes and policies. Sometimes you can double coupons, sometimes you can't, and things like that. And but I had coupons for a face wash a few weeks ago, so I bought 2 of them because it was a good coupon and I knew I'd be using it within a month or 2. And it's just a little box, it doesn't take up much space at all. There are a lot of apps that you can use to help you save money and track it. And one of them is Groupon, and you can literally find any kind of deals from dining out, traveling. You can even find things for zip lining, bowling, skydiving. There's a ton of stuff on there that you can get deals on. And there's also Retail Me Not. That is one that I have on my phone that it tracks your location, and you can put in like a certain store. Like I can go to Michael's and see that they have a 40% off coupon, and I can scan it right off my phone, and so that's really nice and easy. And then Walmart also has come out with a savings catcher app, and that is where you scan your receipt, and it compares prices that you paid with prices from other stores. And if you have paid more than what the other stores required, it will give you like an e-gift card so that you can spend that and have that money back. Other ways of saving are collecting spare change is really easy. I just have a jar at home that I stick spare change in whenever I can. And I've also heard a lot of people saving a lot of money within a year just by saving every $5 bill that they get. And if you just put it away, don't look at it, you probably won't think about it and won't miss it. And then here's a chart, and you pay, or I guess deposit to yourself $1 for like week 1, $2 for week 2, throughout the whole year, and you end up getting almost $1,400 by the end of the year. And you can create your own goal if you want to double that each week, or save that up. You can also like sell clothes and jewelry, electronics, things like that online. There's a Vinted app. There's eBay and Craigslist if you want to try that. Then there's also a lot of yard sale sites on Facebook that you can get with on your hometown and things like that. There's a lot of ways to reuse old items that you probably never knew, and it's really easy to Google like reusing a bottle of lotion for an iPhone holder or something like that. And so it's easy to find those types of ways too. Using student discounts can save a lot of money, because there's a lot of stores that will offer like 10 to 20% off just for showing your student ID. And if like you shop somewhere a lot, then you can get those good discounts. Another way is investing to save money, and you can get like a higher interest, so it adds more money into your account. And if you budget, you can really like figure out where you're spending more money and watch it, so then you can end up saving more. And if you want to track how your money is being saved, you can always like create a chart and like hang it on your fridge or by your mirror or something, somewhere you see every day, so it will kind of inspire you to keep adding to it, so you can fill in the whole chart. And I don't know how high that one went, but I'd say it was several thousand. So as you can see, there are like many ways of saving money, and it's very important to save money because it can relieve a lot of stress if you're stressed about bills and things like that. Yay!